Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another War of the Visions video, and it's time today to do our preview / should you pull video for Resnick, our new, not limited, unit coming to global this week, and she is a banger of a support unit. She's a devout main job, which we only have one other of in the game, and it's Minwoo, the fire selection quest, so we're going to kind of compare those, and you'll see that, like, if you like Minwoo, Resnick's going to be an even better version of her. And I want to start this video off with a little bit of a special shout out, especially coming from the should you pull part of this video. Look, if you're a spender at all and you have not bought this starter select UR unit pack, there is a select UR unit summon ticket and unit shard times 600 in here. Now, guess what? These update from time to time, so there's a chance that after a few weeks, this select UR ticket could start to include Resnick. I cannot guarantee this will happen, but it was mentioned in the comments section, and I wanted to lead this video off by mentioning it here as well. For 24 bucks, you might be able to get Resnick and 600 of her shards once her banner goes away if this ticket upgrades. I bought the select VC ticket for Europa because I didn't have it yet, and it was super convenient. Maybe that'll happen for her, but I can't promise you anything. All I can say is keep that in mind. Let's go ahead now and look at Resnick. And I mentioned earlier that Minwoo is the only other devout that we currently have in the game. Here's how they stack up statistically. You can see, Resnick is just better statistically than Minwoo is. HP, magic, agility, dex and luck is basically a top up. Resnick is bringing defense, Minwoo's bringing spirit. And when you look at resist, you're basically just trading some for the other, but Resnick crucially has that 15 slash resistance, and slash is still all over the game. Then also note the sub-jobs. Resnick is bringing Arithmetician and Thief sub-jobs, which is a banger of a combo for a devout to bring and will help Resnick have access to a little more healing than Minwoo does. Minwoo does bring Time Mage. That Time Mage is nice. Quicken, haste, really useful, especially in manual play. But Thief, great for support abilities. Arithmetician, great for instant cast spells. So, Resnick is going to be doing a lot of work for you, I think. Now, let's jump in here. Her master ability, you can see straight away that she is a support via this master ability. She gets the lightning buff for her group. Okay, cool. We expect that. Then healing power up and magic up. Very nice. Magic going to help both healing and damage. Healing power up is going to help healing. Then, if we look at her Trust Master, I think this is very, very cool and pretty good. It has defense and spirit on it, 364 HP. Not bad, right? It's in armor, which is a little bit of a drawback, but the buff is a 10% buff for all attack type resistances that can be cast at range and hits in an AoE. So if you're building up a tank to be resistant to maybe slash missile magic, you could help all three of those resist via this buff. I think it's super cool. I'm big excited about this TMR for some maybe resistance builds, maybe whisper plays, something like that. I think there's a lot of fun things you can do with this buff. I like it a lot. Now, she also is coming with a new farmable piece of gear, this rune wand. The magic variant here does have 156 magic, which isn't terrible. I think that's probably the one you want to build. But the unique thing about this wand is it has healing power plus 15% on it. So not only will it be good for Resnick, but it could be good for a Yuna, somebody who's a main focus on healing. The thing I don't love about this wand is that the healing power up 15 is literally only good for healing, and if you have somebody who you want to also be doing damage, they're not getting a huge buff from this, but it is coming, it's out there. If you want to farm and use it, that's up to you. Okay, skills. Let's take a peek at her kit because her kit is insane. First of all, Guru's Knowledge. This is a phenomenal support ability that gives defense, spirit plus 15 while decreasing your magic attack by 20. On a support character, that's a trait I'm almost always willing to take. If my healer's not dead, they can keep healing. Hers gets an EX upgrade to also include 15 AoE resistance. So I personally am very willing to run minus 20 magic resist for 15 defense, 15 spirit, and 15 AoE resistance. Love this skill. I think I'll probably use it all the time. After that, you can move to Knowledge of the Thief. This is Thief's lore from the Thief job, which is move 1 and agility plus 12%. More movement, more speed is a good thing. Or you could go height 3 to height 2 or level 4 to level 3, the Arithmetician ones. I think most people are going to go solid knowledge plus Knowledge of the Thief and just run with that. her counter moves. She has anti-healing, which is just like basically heal counter. Again, on the JP side, translations are a thing. 20% chance to give herself a heal, or she has damage distribution, which if she gets hit from within this range, she will hit back and absorb some of the HP. You've probably seen Halloween Little Leela do that before. And then quick action, this is probably the one you don't run, but it does give her an agility buff for 1 turn if she gets hit. Alright, main job. Now, Devout. It's not a new job in this game, but Minwoo's the only one who has it. It's rare, so let's look at it. She has Heal. This is a single target heal, again, with a cast time, which you can get around with her sub-jobs with more there later. Then, her buffs are very, very powerful and open up some of what Lightning can do as a comp now. Teachings of the Thunder Assistant gets EX upgraded to Teachings of Lightning. Look at all the things this does. Increase lightning attack 30 for an ally. Increase defense debuff, or increase debuff resistance 30. Increase single target resist 25. And then decrease her skill activation time by 300. It is single target. If this was an AoE buff, it would just be too good. But this is great for a DPS or a tank with single target resist and lightning damage up. Okay, I like that a lot. Then she has an AoE buff, Teachings of Protection. This is a defense and spirit 20 buff for 3 turns for allies and increases her healing power by another 30. So if you want to run her as a buffer and healer for maybe like a double bruiser group, think Cloud Esther, you could go Cloud Esther Resnick, have Cloud and Esther like group up and buff each other early, have Resnick come in over the top, give them both 20 more defense and spirit, making those already hard to kill units even harder to kill, while making her heals even better. Then if the enemy cannot delete those units, she can heal them up. I like that a lot. She also has the Law of Livelihood. This is a heal, but it's not only a single target heal that's instant cast. It also is an agility buff, attack buff, and magic buff for 3 turns. Hello? Like if you, again, picture that double lightning bruiser team I just talked about, Cloud Esther. And calling them bruisers is a stretch because they're also like some of the highest damage dealing characters in the game. Say one of them gets hit and they survive, and then she just comes in over the top and is like, have this massive buff and you're now full HP because I have a bajillion ways of boosting my healing power. That's pretty awesome. Now, we get to her first damage dealing move, Slipple Explosion. This is 220% damage, hits in an AoE, and has a 25% chance to inflict sleep. This is a really good move. Like a 25% chance to inflict sleep on a high spirit target with this kind of range, like 1, 2, 3, it's range 4 that hits at range 5. Pretty dang good for the only actual attack in her main jobs kit. Then she has Hidden Leaf Shield. This is a buff that reduces physical damage taken 3 times for ally, not self, and drops her aggro by 6. So she can give a 50% physical shield to an ally from 4 spaces away while dropping her own hate. Again, very, very useful in a comp where you're not running a tank. Again, like maybe a double bruiser comp, she can give somebody a shield, drop her own aggro, and then support them with the rest of her skills. I think she's going to be very, very good. Like, I think this kit is broken, especially on longer maps where you have time to set up. I think it's really broken in that case. Now, her Devout sub-job, she has an AoE resistance buff and slash resistance buff self-only. Don't love that. And then she has Cura, ranged AoE healing. Look, if you want AoE healing, you run Arithmetician. This gives her access to like level 4, it gives her access to the instant cast heals. You all know what I'm talking about. Height 2 Cura, Height 3 Cura, plus instant cast damages like level 4 Thundera, Sandara. Why is it called Sandara on the JP side? Translations are fun. Anyway, height-based Thunder, level 4 Sand. Yeah, sure, level 4 Sand. Those are all in here. You guys know what Arithmetician does. Then Thief. Like, the thing with Thief is, she does have Steel Heart, which could be useful in like manual play or something. She has Steal Time, which could be useful in PvE, and it does give her access to a lightning-based slashing attack. Not going to hit super hard with this because it scales off of attack damage, but if you were running her in a PvE lightning comp, she at least could chain with your lightning teams if it was necessary. That's the thing to shout out there about Thief. And then her Limit Break. This is a heal, and it is a very, very good heal. So first of all, 310% scaling, so it's going to heal super hard, increases attack and magic by 40% for everybody who gets healed, and dispels all debuffs on your allies. let's go. This is an amazing skill. It brings back memories of like old school Ayaka, who you'd hurt her team, and then you were just waiting for that limit break animation. Like, look, okay, let's talk about Resnick a little bit. Let me go full screen here. Let's do the should you pull / my thoughts. My thoughts is she's a really, really good support unit in an element that did not have a really good true supporter. She's like a weird mix of Ayaka and Halloween Little Leela and Minwoo, all kind of merged into one unit that feels like the potential here feels really, really strong, especially considering she's supporting Lightning, the element, which has the top end of Lightning is very top. Cloud, Esther, Abara, Charlotte, Renan, they're up there, they can wail. Now, should you pull on her? Well, I don't know. That's a harder thing. She's standard pool, so she's not going away. That ticket thing I talked about might just work. I don't know. Will I pull for her? Here's what I hope they do. I hope they give her the Kill Faye treatment, right? Wasn't it? No, it was Luelle who had like a step up that guaranteed her on like step 6. If they do that, I'll definitely pull. Otherwise, I'm going to wait, see what the banners are. And I might just wait to cash in a bunch of my like daily pull tickets, something like that. This could be a wait for a couple weeks in pull scenario for a lot of people, especially with what else is coming down the pipe. But if you're a Lightning main, I think you want her on your team somehow or another. How you do that, that's up to you. And that's the video, guys. Now, yeah, I don't know what else I was going to say. So I'll just say have a great day. Peace.